Ogudugu Charles is a visionary Nigerian artist with a passion for art that began early and led him to study at the National Art Museum. Now, he's known for unique talent using crystal stones to recreate outstanding art pieces. It's great to have you, Charles. One I saw while we were going through that art piece was see no evil, hear no evil, and speak no evil. That's quite an extraordinary art piece. But your style using stones, I can this three. Let's start with this three artwork. Okay, no, let's start with your own story and all of that. This is quite unique using crystal pieces to put your art together. How did you get to expressing yourself via this medium?
Okay, it all started from pencil. I started with pencil when I was little because I had that passion for art.
The passion for art. You look
Yes,
like that's
it's
a
just
passion
like
for rapping or something.
a gift. Yeah, it's just like a gift.
Okay.
So it's like a free will. So from pencil, I moved to painting because I usually look at the markets and what can actually gain people's attention. So I now thought of what if I come up with something new, like different from others. So I now thought about this crystal on clothes.
Yeah.
So I now said, okay, let me just give it a try.
Wash them, no problem there.
That's like, okay, let me just put it to the art itself because that one will be permanent depending on the durability of the work.
Exactly.
So that's okay, let me just give it a try. And
it worked out.
Yeah, I did, but it's like this thing is not easy task because I picked it like one by one.
One by one?
Yeah.
I thought you just, maybe
no, it's not
put gum and then pour over or something like that.
Yeah, I'll first highlight the drawing.
Okay.
Like color it out.
Okay.
I'll now put like gum and I'll add the crystal.
Okay.
So like it could take 3 weeks.
Okay.
Like this goes there like 3 weeks.
That 3 weeks, is it every day? How many hours a day?
7 hours a day. 7
hours a day for 3 weeks. Now that's quite something.
Yeah.
That's full days because you need to rest and sleep and do other things.
It depends like eye concentration, like no disturbances because you can't make mistake.
You also studied at National Arts Museum, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about your experience there. How did it go for you?
It was quite challenging because there are a lot of artists like hyperrealism. So, but with the fact like I was not that good because pencil-wise, forget it. There are a lot of better like Okafor. So I just thought, okay, let me just come up with something different from others. Like they can, okay, this person is different. Like, oh, if you want to talk about this guy, this is his artwork.
So let's talk about this one by my side here. They look similar, of course they are the same but in different styles. So what is this piece, or what is this collection? It's a collection. What is this collection called?
For the grace, like each of the artwork like has its own name and meaning. Like this artwork is like a macro goat with the spiral on. Yeah. So this
goat go stubborn, eh? These are doors, so if you beat the home.
Yeah, so this is like my life in general. Like throughout the years of my art, and there have been ups and downs. So I just require like strength, grace, hope, and faith. That's what brought me here today. That's what kept me going. So that's why I did like this. Like I think there is no print. This is just masterpiece. So I just try to prove to the world I can do this thing more than once.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
I like it. It's a collection. Let's look at the other ones that we have here. The ones that we can see there. There's one. Tell us what's the title of that particular one and what's the story behind it.
The lady there is like the mother nature, all these Zulu tribe with the feathers, and so like an elderly woman into like life, nature itself. So that's design on her neck is like a scarf.
Yeah. Okay.
Which reflects like the strength in her.
Okay.
And the the power of not actually giving up in life and keep on striving or going further, no matter the circumstances.
The circumstances, okay. I love the other one. You use quite a lot of stones because there's a lot of variation in that particular. And the second one, that one looks like it was hard work to put together. What's that title now? And tell us about that.
That one, that's Wizkid and Chris Brown.
Okay. Yeah. Let's hope that we can see it quite well and see if we can make out those figures there. Okay, so you just put that together.
Yeah.
And all of that. Let's see if we can make out those figures. Well, how long did that take to put together?
A month and a half.
A month and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Now that's
like
quite.
Him putting his hands in his mouth, and that's Chris Brown beside him. And I think I did that when they brought out that song featuring Wizkid.
Okay.
Like Call Me Every Day.
Okay.
That's
all right. Let's we'll round up with the you know, this is quite different and all of that. How is the reaction to your style of art? Is it something that people want to have? Is it something that people want to pay for and all of that? How's the reaction to it?
It's actually overwhelming. Like, you know, Nigerians love new thing, and me just doing this art, you getting it, you might be getting, like, to you, you might be getting just an ordinary art piece, but trust me, in years to come, it will be a generational wealth. Because art actually appreciates over time.
True.
And depending on the originality.
Most of the time, they appreciate after the artist is dead.
Yeah, that's
the thing about art. People tend to appreciate it more after the artist has passed and all of that.
But trust me, this one will be different.
Yeah, I understand that. You know, what would you say as a person when you do art, when you put art together? What does it do to you as a person?
It's like inner peace. Like,
so would you, if you were not earning money from this, would you still do it? Or do you do this with some other stuff?
I also do perfumes.
Okay.
So like I'm like quite of like an opportunist.
Okay.
Anything I see, like even without it, I'm planning to make my own clothing
around
my art.
Around your art.
Yeah. Like I'm working towards that.
Yeah, and so like you said it gives you inner peace. So even if it wasn't bringing money, you'd still continue doing it because of what it does to you.
After this, I will never stop it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Like I said, our faith. That's
what all these signs put together. That's what they do.
Yes.
What would you give to an upcoming artist? You know, people who want to do, because some people might say, there's not so much money in it, or Nigerians don't appreciate art and all of that. To an upcoming artist, how would you inspire? What would you tell such a person who wants to get into art?
You know, my advice for the upcoming artists over there is everything is not about money. Just try and work on yourself. Create, like, try and find, like, your best talent and study the market. Because trust me, if you come up with something new to people, trust me, without money, they're going to come for it. Just try and don't stop believing in yourself. Come up with something so extraordinary, like very extraordinary, and that's all I can say.
All right, well done. Thank you, Charles. That was quite something. And these are beautiful pieces. And here's wishing you the best. Well done.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, that's it. That's all that we can take for the first lap of the show. The second lap is coming right up after this recess.